All right, y'all. It's showtime, y'all. It is showtime. It is showtime. Let's go, y'all.
It's time now for you to check out Take
Take
It
it
to
to
the
the
Next
next
Level
level
with
with
your
your
host,
host,
Marvin
Marvin
Sykes.
Sykes.
It's
Good evening, y'all. Good evening. Hey, what's up, y'all? What's going on? What's going on, Next Level fan? What's going on? It's time, y'all. Taking us a radio show with your host, Marvin Sykes, y'all. I'm here, y'all. I'm back, y'all. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. You know, it was drama, dilemma. Something happened. Every week was something different. I want to send shout out to everybody who support me. Um, hey, Coco, what's going on? We got shut down 1 week because of the power lightning hit something over here. We had radio show 1 weekend. Another week, we had no internet service and we couldn't get up and go and run like it's supposed to, so we behind in. And then last week, I started out something new, y'all. I started something new. I started doing softball games. Black as I am. Hey, Wanda. What's up, Wanda? Hey, so black as I am, I'm out there doing softball games. Shout out to my boy Dorian. Shout out to everybody who support me. Wanda, Coco, Joanne, Dawn Stewart, everybody who support me. Man, appreciate the love, y'all. I was doing to get it done. And boy, my schedule has increased. So I actually got to cancel my Zooms on Wednesday because I did take my Zoom on Wednesday. Um, I think I'm be good for Thursday, y'all, but I'm not exactly sure. But you'll know I'm supposed to say we going live, y'all. Well, we got a lot to cover, y'all. We got a lot to cover. So we're going to jump right on into last week's dilemma, stuff that we didn't cover. Let's go with the coronavirus, Illinois, Illinois.gov. 19 cases increased by 828. With 30 new deaths, Chicago beaches could reopen soon. No, they're not. No mandatory quarantine for travelers yet. Dr. Allison Arway says as of Wednesday the 1st. All this is old news, but we got the new news coming up. Um, as the COVID-19 cases in other parts of the country continue to surge, Chicago, Illinois remains somewhat stable. The Illinois Department of Public Health reported 828 new coronavirus cases and 30 additional deaths on Wednesday. There is now a total of 144,013 confirmed cases across the state, including 6,951 deaths. Within the last 24 hours of last Wednesday, Illinois performed 33,090 tests in a single day record in Illinois, bringing the state total to more than 1.6 million. The preliminary 7-day statewide positivity for cases as the percent of total tests from June 24th to June 30th is 2.6%. As cases surge around the country, Illinois remains firmly in phase 4. To avoid the uptick like other states, Illinois and Chicago health officials warn that it's really a matter of personal responsibility rather than policy right now. Within the last 24 hours, Illinois um, performed 33,090 tests. Um, Illinois health officials also said on last Thursday. Now we're going last week now, so I'm talking about last week's information. I'm going over and bring back the current because we was off a little bit, y'all. So we're gonna catch up real quick. Illinois officials said Thursday reported 869 known new cases of COVID-19 and 36 additional confirmed fatalities bringing the total number of known cases to 144,882, and the confirmed death toll to 6,978. People coming to Chicago from 15 states experienced a surge in coronavirus. Cases must self-quarantine for 14 days upon entering the city beginning next week. Mayor Lori Lightfoot announced Thursday afternoon. The order, which will go into effect on Monday, which is this Monday, does not apply to people who are at the airport for a connecting flight or driving through the city on their way elsewhere, city officials said. So if you're not staying here, you just pass on by, then it don't count to you. So you ain't worried about anything. Ralph Sermons, watch out, you have light skinned. Hey, Sheena baby, what's up? What's going on, y'all? What's up, baby girl? Hope you're doing good, girl. Hang in there. Yeah, so as Ralph said, light skinned, wow. Um, the city of Chicago will also shut down bars that aren't following social distance guidelines and increase patrol in problem areas. Mayor Lord Lightfoot and other officials told liquor license holders on a conference call ahead of the 4th of July weekend. If you squander this opportunity, we will shut you down and you will not reopen anytime soon, Mayor Lord Lightfoot said on the call, according to two sources. As the cases surge around the country, Illinois remains firmly in phase 4. To avoid the uptick like other states, the Illinois Chicago health officials warned that it's really a matter of personal responsibility rather than a policy right now. Governor J.B. Pritzker and health administrators are watching health metrics in the state to determine whether a phase 4 opening last Friday will play any role in upticks in cases, as many states have seen. Phase 4 allowed for indoor restaurants and bars to reopen with capacity limits, as well as museums, zoos, and gyms, among other businesses. Okay, so stuff is already open now. And here it goes. So the second wave could stun national economic rebound. A resurgence of confirmed COVID cases across the South and West, and suspension of or reversal of reopenings of bars, hotels, restaurants, and other businesses is endangering hopes for an economic rebound in the region and perhaps nationally, as they are the jobs of millions of people who have clung to hopes that their layoffs from widespread business shutdowns this spring will prove short-lived. On Thursday, the government is expected to issue another robust monthly job report. Economists have forecast that employers added 3 million jobs in June, on top of the 2.5 added in May, clawing back a proportion of the record high 21 million that vanished in April at the height of the virus shutdown. So that's a lot of jobs have gone, y'all, and they falling back. Woo-wee! Tell y'all, a lot of jobs, boy. Yet, as such news might already be outdated, the job report won't fully capture the impact of the COVID upsurge in South and West regions and the desperate steps being pursued to try to control it. The reclosing of restaurants and bars and resulting job cuts mark an about face from what appear to have been premature efforts to restart the economy before the pandemic had been contained. We're still having a very deep hole, said Diane Swamp, chief economist at the firm Grant Thornton. This makes the June employment report backwards looking instead of forward looking. Mayor Lord Lightfoot, city officials threatened to shut down bars that don't follow social distancing guidelines. The city of Chicago will shut down bars that aren't following social distancing guidelines and increase patrols and problems. Mayor Lord Lightfoot and other officials told liquor license holders on a conference call ahead of the 4th of July weekend. If you squander the opportunity, we will shut you down and you will not reopen anytime soon. Mayor Lord Lightfoot said on a call according to two sources. Maureen Martino, executive director of the Lakeview East Chamber of Commerce, said the message from the mayor was clear and stern. Clear and stern. So she ain't playing. She gonna get through this here. Y'all gonna listen to her, or she gonna find y'all, and she gonna shut you down. So then you can figure out how you want it. So and we're not taking calls today because we got a lot to cover. So you don't have to hit the outline day. We will cover a lot of stuff today. So obviously the mayor has been very careful about reopening because of the virus, and we don't want to go backwards. It's everyone's best interest to follow the rules, Martino said. A couple of bad operators can set us back. We're hoping to make the mayor proud this weekend. On the call, the city said that the Chicago Police Department and Business Affairs and Consumer Protection Department would be proactive, canvassing problem areas with potential for immediate closure orders and citations of up to 10,000 each on bar owners that aren't following rules. A PowerPoint slide with the message said, "The time for education is over." Federal judge denies GOP request to prevent Prince's crowd limit rule from applying to political gatherings. A Southern Illinois judge on Thursday declared J.B. Prince's orders aimed at slowing the spread of COVID-19 to be void, saying the state law doesn't allow governors to extend disaster proclamation beyond 30 days. Prince first declared a statewide disaster because of the pandemic on March 9th and has issued extensions every 30 days. The implications of Clay County Circuit Judge Michael McHaney order, which stemmed from a lawsuit filed by the state rep Darren Bailey, were not immediately clear. The state is in the fourth phase of Prince's reopening plan and continues to be under a number of restrictions, including the crowd size and on how business can operate. The ruling came out after U.S. District Judge Sarah Ellis denied the Illinois Republican Party request to temporarily block Prince's limit on gatherings from applying to political parties. The Clay County ruling is the latest twist in legal battle that has raised the profile of Bailey, a senior Republican who is running for a state Senate seat in the November election. Bailey has drawn personal rebukes from the governor and was kicked off the House floor in a bipartisan vote during the General Assembly special session in May for violating a rule requiring lawmakers to wear masks. We're going to get into about this mask thing soon, y'all. So we're going to talk about this real quick and give it a chance. But don't forget, I'm going to cover that in a minute. McHaney previously ruled in Bailey's favor, exempting him from Prince's stay-home order. Bailey later withdrew and refiled his lawsuit, bringing the case back before the judge. The governor's office attempted to move the case court, but a federal judge in Southern Illinois sent it back to Clay County. This is a victory for freedom. This is a victory for the people of Illinois, Bailey said Thursday outside the cross, where he was greeted by supporters, some of whom wore t-shirts that read, "My governor is an idiot," on the front and "Fire Prince" on the back, but none of whom appeared to be wearing the face covering required under Prince's executive order. Prince's spokeswoman Emily Bittner downplayed the significance of the ruling in a statement. Every other court, both state and federal, that has considered these exact issues has agreed with the administration that executive orders protecting Illinois' health and safety are well within the governor's constitutional authority, Bittner said. This includes a federal court decision earlier today. The Illinois Attorney General office is expected to appeal the ruling in the state. So now, I don't understand how we have all these other different judges, these other different people who run for governor. And we got one guy who's been transparent since day one. And we can't even follow him. Now, what is he doing wrong? I'm confused, y'all. What is Governor Prince doing wrong if we cannot follow Governor Prince's orders, so that we won't get caught with the virus? All the other states who opened up got the virus. It's coming back. The numbers are going back up. We're staying down. I don't understand why we can't. We have a problem of following rules and regulation guidelines in the state of Illinois. We want to do what we want to do regardless of the fact. I say send them people out to Florida and everywhere else where the coronavirus is going up. And then when you are in the midst of that situation, then see what happens. Oh, I'm saying shout out to my boy Ike. He's on the heart transplant list. I want to make mention that because my boy Ike was in the hospital for 2 weeks. I didn't get a chance to see him. I ain't talked to him, but I hope he's doing well. I heard he's back home. I know he's back home now. He said a bittersweet moment. He's on the list for a heart transplant, but somebody got to die in order to get one. You know what? It happens. I don't know what to say because I've never been in a situation, but God bless him. Hope we get a heart Hope they keep the one you got now, keep it moving, pumping good and healthy form. So it's the young brother. So he's been around a long time. That's my man, Ike White. We're gonna take a short commercial break out with 15 mark an hour, and we will be right back with you taking this love radio show with your host Marvin Sykes.
If you have a program which caters to the needs of children in your community and would like to get the word out to those who don't know, why don't you spread the word via Take It to the Next Level radio show? You can hit us on the hotline at 773-669-6320 or send us an email at nlpaba@yahoo.com.
All right, y'all, we back, y'all. Like I said, you here's the hotline 773-669-6320. NLPAB@yahoo.com. You can always send an email if you want to advertise or you want to talk about something that's going on. Nelly, what's up? What's going on? If you want to talk about advertise something you got going on in the community and you want to advertise on the show free of charge, you want to charge you a dime, you can do it. Hit me at NLPAB@yahoo.com or leave a message on the hotline 773-669-6320. Let's get back into it, y'all. Bars and nightclubs are becoming dangerous hotspots for COVID-19. Health experts warn. For some suburban theaters, reopening not feasible with fraction of audience capacity. And some entertainment venues are starting to slowly welcome pictures back. Others are finding it not feasible to open under the state Phase 4 guidelines. Among those is the Tivoli Theater in downtown Downers Grove, part of the family-owned classic cinema movie theater. The historic 1,012-seat theater had planned to open June 26th, was caught off guard when the guidelines issued June 22nd in Phase 4 of the Restore Illinois plan allowed for a lower audience capacity than anticipated. Per the state guidelines, theaters should operate at a lesser of 50 guests or 50% of overall theater or performance space capacity. We cannot open, but because only has a single screen, that would be 50 people per showtime, and there's no way we can make that work financially, said Chris Johnson, CEO of Classic Cinemas. It doesn't mean we won't be open at some point. It just makes it extremely challenging, and we do understand that. But you gotta follow the rules and guidelines that the governor set forth so that you can do what you gotta do. Nanette said they don't have lashes for sale. Money Minks. Is that on the website? Is that on Facebook? Put it online. Hey, John Hart, you late? Yeah. So Money Minks. Another door has lashes for sale. I don't see a price. Maybe I get a price soon. Make sure you hit me on my phone 773-339-693 and give me a price, or you can put the price online, Nether, so that everybody knows that your door got lashes. We do advertise any young folks, and we're not charging no money. We don't want no money. We don't want no income or kickback with you making money. We just want to advertise what we got here on the radio show, and it's Facebook Live, and then you can make your money. Best you want to do, and we support everybody. That's what we do. So with that being said, no apparent COVID-19 spread from George Floyd protests. Chicago and Cook officials keep wary watch on reopening. Protests in Chicago and the suburbs over the Minnesota death of George Floyd as police officers knelt on his neck so far have caused no identifiable uptick in COVID-19 cases. City and suburban Cook County officials said this week, but they also know that cases have been leveling off in Chicago and the suburbs and increasing slightly statewide. Those trends came not only in the wake of the protest, but also as testing expanded across the states and stay-at-home orders were relaxed, making it tough to know precisely why the numbers changed, they said. I would use caution to pin that to protest, said Dr. Jennifer Layton, Chief Medical Officer for the Chicago Department of Public Health. At a similar time, we were seeing the protests. We also were gradually coming out of a shelter in place, meaning more people are going back to work. There was opening of restaurants and stores, and we were seeing small gatherings. So if we saw an uptick, it would be very difficult to know if it was related to protests or social gatherings that people are having in their home. Okay, that being said, Wrigley Field rooftops reach agreement with the city to reopen for Cubs games. Rooftop manager says so. They're gonna open rooftop, y'all. Uh-oh, Cubs. Also, you got games coming soon now. We're gonna cover the games too. The city of Chicago has approved rooftop around Wrigley Field open at 25% capacity for Cubs game, according to the general manager of the rooftop venue. We can open our rooftop, said Freddie Fagenhos, Fagenhos, general manager of Murphy's Rooftop. Fagenhos said he received a call from the city Wednesday that their license was approved for safety restrictions related to COVID-19. So they will open up the rooftop. You think the first half of 2020 was unpredictable? Wait until the second half. The first 6 months of 2020 has been, shall we say, a lot. A whipsaw presidential primary, a worldwide pandemic, economic collapse, and massive and sometimes violent protests over police brutality and racial injustice. If little of that was predictable, imagine how volatile the next 6 months might be. While COVID-19 cases are decreasing in Illinois, a sharp contrast to other areas of the country, nearly all plans for major events remain subject to change. But as it stands, schools will return to in-person instruction. Some safety net benefits related to the pandemic will cease, and the Chicago Bears will start their season by playing Detroit Lions at noon on September 13th. That's the plan. Anyway, as 2020 has amply demonstrated, who knows how things will actually shake out. Here are some of the things to look forward to in the second half of 2020. That being said, that was on third Wednesday and Thursday of last week of some of our stuff that we had missed. And as we're off, but now we're back, y'all. So we're back. So we're gonna cover our Friday, Saturday, and Sunday before and after the 4th of July. So I hope she send me something about the last. I haven't seen anything yet. So with that being said, the state announced 18 new deaths on Friday of last week from COVID-19, bringing the total of virus to 7,005. Also announced were 868 new confirmed cases and the results of 34,318 tests. In passing the 7,000 mark, Illinois has the fourth most deaths for any state behind New York with 31,836, New Jersey with 15,164, Massachusetts with 8,132, according to the New York Times data. In Illinois, 2,628 of those deaths, a little over a third, were in Chicago with 1,990, more in suburban Cook County. Among the collar counties, DuPage and Lake had the most coronavirus deaths with 474 and 421 respectively. Will is lower with 320, as are Kane with 274 and McHenry with 97. There have been coronavirus deaths in 59 of the state's 102 counties. Illinois announced 10 deaths of COVID-19 on Saturday, the lowest daily total since March 30th. Comparing March 30th with July 4th shows the outbreak at two distinct moments. On March 3rd, the state announced 461 new confirmed coronavirus cases Saturday. Illinois announced 862. Illinois announced just 6 new deaths of COVID-19 on Sunday, as the number of total deaths continued to trend downward this weekend. So it started going down, y'all, and we will make some progress. So that's a good thing with those cases. Sunday death toll marked the lowest record in Illinois from coronavirus since March 26, when 7 deaths were logged. 10 COVID-19 deaths were reported Saturday. The overall total now stands at 7,020 deaths. While COVID-19 deaths continue to surge in some other states, Illinois recorded its highest daily number, 192, on May 13th. Also Sunday, there were 639 additional COVID-19 reported cases. Sunday, bringing the state total of cases to 147,251. The news comes as Chicago Mayor Lil Lightfoot continues to crack down bars, restaurants over the 4th of July weekend and warn travelers coming from states of high cases that they will need to quarantine for 14 days after returning back into the state. So they want y'all quarantine y'all. So you know what you gotta do. You go out of the states and come back. You gotta quarantine. Chicago will rely largely on signs along highways and at airports as they order self-quarantine for people who visit states where COVID-19 is surging. Chicago health officials said Friday they have no plan for enforcing the city's abrupt quarantine order for people arriving from states where coronavirus cases are surging, but will rely largely on signs posted along highways and at two airports. We do not have a plan to, for example, look for out-of-state license plates and pull over people. Uh, the city's public health commissioner, Dr. Alice Ottaway, said in a news conference, we do not have a plan to create a list of individuals who are traveling and try to track them down. Ottaway said that the city's main goal with the order is to emphasize travel risks during the pandemic. She said the city is also working with airlines to notify people booking Chicago destinations. We want people to be thinking twice about whether now is a good time to travel, she said. Sadly, Illinois regulators warn casinos to take virus precautions. Casinos that fail to follow guidelines aim at limiting the spread of the coronavirus could be disciplined, including loss of their license. Illinois regulators warned this week. Illinois allowed video gaming businesses and casinos to begin reopen on Wednesday. Marcus Fletcher, administrator of the Illinois Gaming Board, reminded operators in a message released Thursday that they must follow state protocols for operating during the pandemic. Requirements including face mask coverings in gaming establishments and casino and social distance, along with regular hand washing, Fletcher said. Failure to comply could result in discipline, including revoked license, he said. More importantly, disregard of such preventive measures and requirements could contribute to a resurgence of COVID-19 cases in Illinois and another potential suspension of game operations, he said. That is a result nobody wants. We urge you not to let it happen. Chosen few DJs, y'all. House DJs, they had a chosen few DJs move annual house music fest online because of coronavirus. You can't stop the house. You can't stop the house continues to be true in 2020 after chosen few DJs moved their annual music celebration online to bring the disco to Chicago on 4th of July. The chosen few old school reunion picnic has remained a family event over the years, and when COVID-19 struck, the organizers decided to continue this peaceful tradition, which draws hundreds of thousands to Jackson Park to a virtual celebration. At noon, the celebration was scheduled to kick off with DJ Dion Cole, an actor and comedian who is a Southside native. The annual House Music Festival virtual party will continue to 9 p.m. and include the chosen few DJs and guest singer and songwriter Carter Prater and Byron Stingley of 10 City, officials said. The virtual celebration can be viewed at www.chosenfewdjs.com. On the turntable throughout the day will be the chosen few DJs Wayne Williams, Jesse Sanders, Tony Hatchett, Alan King, Terry Hunter, and Mike Dunn. This was this past week. Everest Independence Day celebration, one of many to go online after 98 years. Hey, Ann Morris, what's happening? Good to see you, Ann. After 90 years of top-ranked July 4th tradition, the city of Evanston celebrated this year in an entirely new virtual manner because of COVID-19. Theme Community United Cannot Be Divided. The day's celebration featured a 20-minute online behind-the-scenes look at the work that normally goes into the city's Independence Day, a 45-minute virtual parade showing old videos of various organizations, and a pre-recorded concert and fireworks show that concluded festivities at night. Evanston's huge Independence Day sites including about 15,000 people gathering to watch the city's parade on the street, were replaced with about 120 online spectators watching pre-recorded visuals of past celebrations from home. Since our organization has been active for now 99 years, we're very good at doing a traditional celebration, said Bruce Baumberger, trustee emeritus of Evanston's 4th of July Association. The virtual celebration was something new to us. Evanston budget was down to about 20 million due to COVID-19, which led the association to look into other cost-efficient ways of hosting a celebration, which they did, Baumberger said. What normally took hundreds of volunteers to plan needed only a few people mastering the technology with the group's updated plans this year, which is good. It has been a great opportunity to build on and maximize this really great opportunity out of adversity, Baumberger said. Viewers across America interacted with each other in the comment section and remarked on the various groups featured in Evanston's virtual parade. Born in USA, I'm Proud to Be American, and other patriotic songs were synchronized with the show, which at one point showed a virtual rendition of the National Emblem March, a standard for military marching band that salutes the American flag. Love seeing this. Usually, in parentheses, I travel to Evanston for the 4th of July. One Facebook commenter wrote during the morning live stream, I am missing this for so many reasons. But it was good though. They had a live stream and did a good job with it. Frank Lolino Jr., what's happening? We'll take a short commercial break, y'all. We're back with Nick Tickets Love Radio Show with your host, Marvin Sykes. Frank Lolino Jr. is on the line, y'all. What's going on, Frankie?
Hey, what's that? Somebody's on program supposed to be good for you. Did you try it? No, I'm not gonna try it. You try it. I'm not gonna try it. Let's get Marvin. Yeah, he won't like it. He hates everything. He likes it. Hey, Marvin. When you bring Next Level Pro-Am basketball home, don't tell the kids it's one of them programs that's good for them. You're the only one that has to know. Next Level Kids Pro-Am basketball. 773-669-6320.
All right, back. Frankie, what Raz you tomorrow? Frank Lillian tomorrow, Raz. And more's on here. Don't forget, y'all. Register vote 2020census.gov. 2020census.gov. You can register online, not to vote, register online for the census. 2020census.gov. You can register for the census for your family and your household. Also, look for a job, $27.50 to $29 an hour, $29.50 an hour. Census is hiring. If you're looking for a job and you want to go door to door and just do the census, you want to go in the house, you can do the census from outside the door. Just go to 2020census.gov and sign up. It's free of charge, and see if you can make some money and you can make a difference today in the world. And we do want to make sure everybody get a chance to register to vote, because it's coming in the election. Unless you want to play with Trump a little more and all the sarcastic comments, we're going to need y'all to get out there and vote like we did when Obama was there. Hey, Angelique, what's happening? I see you. If you want to get out there and vote, like we did for Obama, we're going to need these votes for Biden. We're really going to need it. We're going to change. We're going to do some changes, but go out there and make a difference, y'all. All right, y'all. So we back at, we're at half of an hour. We went over a little bit, but we're back at our show. We jumping past a few of the things here. I see that the producer got some stuff that's on here a couple times again, and I'm not gonna go back down over that over again because they was already fighting already. So in Chicago, first the Shedd Aquarium reopened to visit. What difference with COVID-19 practices are in place? And at the Shedd Aquarium, officially reopened to the public Friday morning and made paying visitors for the first time since March after 2 days of members-only previews, the first of Chicago's major museums to do so. Elsewhere on museum campus at Adler Planetarium and the Field Museum have not announced reopening dates. Inside is marble interior, the glass of the Shedd Caribbean Reef tank gleams signs and staff members directed foot traffic and many various species of fish and aquatic life swam. Wide opening and utterly aloof to visitors, as they always seem to do. Returning museum goers will notice one of big, if unsurprising, difference from before: the lack of noise and crowd. For many Chicagoans and suburbanites with families, the metaphor of choice for sweaty overcrowding isn't a train car; it's summer at the Shade. Sunday, Elgin Library Museum to reopen beginning Monday, but things would not look the same, officials said. The Gale Borden Public Library is to reopen to patrons Monday morning, more than 3 months after its last welcome guests. However, the revolving doors won't be in use. Plexiglass partitions will divide employees from visitors. Several computers and pieces of furniture have been stored away, and yes, masks will be required. Gale Borden is among the Elgin area libraries and museums welcoming guests to their building for the first time since the start of the coronavirus pandemic in March. Officials advised visitors that the library and museum experience will look and feel entirely different. The nearly 154,000 square foot main building of the Gale Borden is limiting occupancy to no more than 250 visitors at one time. Capacity reduction also will be in place at the smaller Royal Cove and South Elgin branches, Rely said. There will be capacity limits within some sections of the library as well. Well, Hurricane Harbor, y'all. Hurricane Harbor may be open soon, but Six Flags Great America is still questionable. Six Flags Great America, Hurricane Harbor, water parks in Gurnee and Rockford may be reopening soon, though a reopening for Six Flags Great America remains less certain. More than a month has passed since Six Flags laid out how it could reopen as safe as possible, considering the ongoing pandemic. But its Gurnee-based amusement and water parks remain closed, as do all amusement parks, trampoline parks, and indoor playgrounds, because they can't open up because they can't social distance. How can you social distance at a museum park? How can you tell the kids to keep away uh, and stay with each other at a water park? How can you stay 6 feet away at a pool? I understand that. Kim said we found today that the Chicago office may not get back into office until January 2021. Wow. Raphael, what's up, baby? What's going on? Wow, Kim, that's amazing. Yeah. So yeah, so let's talk about these masks right now. Let's get off this coronavirus for a minute. Let's finish off these masks. So you see all these people having these parties and stuff, and people don't want to wear masks. And you see the two white ladies in the store fighting. I want to say they're at Home Depot. I never understood. Big John Reed, what's up, baby? Hey, Big John, I'm gonna need you on the show next week. I won't be on here Thursday. I'm about to show up on Thursday. If I'm on Thursday, I'll let you know. I look at my schedule because I've been doing softball. So, but yeah, wear your mask. What's wrong with wearing the mask in the store, y'all? Governor Pritzker set a law for a mask. Why don't y'all wear y'all mask? It's a law. Why we can't follow the rules and guidelines regularly? I understand. And then she wants to say she white because she can do what she wants to. Well, no, you can't. So that white lady got into another white lady and started fighting in the store. And that one lady who didn't wear a mask, she got locked up. Hey, y'all, it's for your own protection. If you don't want to live, then it's fine. But don't infect everybody else. Nobody else wants the coronavirus. And why would you want it in the first place? It's taking lives. That great actor from the I think it's from the Hamilton. I forgot his name now, but he died. First lost his leg, went in for one thing, and then he lost his leg, and then he couldn't fight with the COVID-19 because I think a year old son, and the wife was doing updates, continues on him, but he just didn't make it, y'all. So sad condolences to everybody who has a family member, stuff that went down for COVID-19, who came out of COVID-19. Shout out to all of y'all because that's tough, And as I'm on here talking all about COVID-19, I want to get off COVID-19 for a while. There's enough have covered COVID-19, and we need to talk about other stuff. I don't know. I want to talk about the quarantine and all the stuff that the beaches and stuff. Y'all know that probably on the beaches way out there. Let's talk about the deaths, the shooting, y'all. The shooting, the senseless killing of these babies, these people, lives gone. Nearly 80 people shot in Chicago. 15 of them killed in the July 4th weekend violence since late Friday. Near 80 people have been shot in Chicago since Friday night, this July 4th holiday weekend, and 15 of them have been killed. 12 of the weekend shooting victims were under age 18. 2 of the 12 were killed. Among the incidents were a shooting of a 7-year-old that left a 7-year-old girl dead while she was visiting her grandmother for the 4th of July party on the South Austin Saturday night, and 2 mass shootings, one of which left 4 people dead and 4 more wounded. Around 7:02 p.m. Saturday night, Natalia Wallace, 7-year-old, was shot in the forehead as she and other children were playing in the yard in the 100 block of North Detroit. She was taken to Stroger County Hospital, where she later died. Natalia was on the sidewalk when a light-colored vehicle pulled up and an unknown number of people exited the vehicle. Those people then took out guns and fired shots in her direction, police said. A 32-year-old man was also wounded in the shooting. Police said he transported himself to Mount Sinai Hospital in fair condition with a gunshot wound to the ankle and a grazed wound to the leg. Family described Natalia as sweet, shy-loving, and good at math. Kids outside playing, they should have to worry about guns and people shooting. Italian father Nathan Wallace, and I think I know the young man, told CBS 2 Marissa Power a person of interest was being questioned Sunday night in Natalia's death. Charges are pending. About 4.5 hours later, 8 people were shot in the 600 block of South Carpenter Street in Inglewood. 4 of them, including a 14-year-old boy, died. There was a large gathering in the middle of the street when police said 4 men walked up and started shooting. I know the gangster days are over, y'all. Am I wrong? So you just walk up and start shooting up people? That can't hardly be possibly right, y'all. On no earth, on no circumstances, this is right. We shooting people, we shooting kids. For what reason? What do we have to do to get them to stop shooting? Why would you shoot? Back in the day, it was baby mama don't shoot. Now y'all shooting kids like it's just like a free fall. They don't care who they shoot, where they shoot, none of it. They just popping everybody, really. It don't make no sense. So, I need to stop the shooting. This is crazy. Boy. Police said there was a shot in the back while playing with 2 other boys, ages 11 and 14, 11 and 15. They were also both struck by gunfire and reported in fair condition. Because Kenny's in here bothering me, y'all. I don't understand what the word about, but she ain't bothering me. Just make sure I get mine. Kenny, get mine. Give me some too. Whatever. No, you got 5. Yeah. Bye, Kenny. The large strawberry. The others, 29-year-old boy in fair condition and 35-year-old man was in critical condition, were being treated at St. Bernard Hospital Sunday. 3 other victims whose ages were not initially specified also died, in addition to the 14-year-old boy, police said. Kenny bothered me, y'all. I'm on my radio show. She called me back begging for ice cream. Ice cream, really? Come get Kenny for me, y'all. Come get this Kenny. She gone now. Don't come get that ice cream. Crazy girl. We on Facebook Live, y'all. An attorney representing the family of the teen who was killed identified him as Bernardo Jones. A 30-year-old man identified as Ernest Franklin was also amongst those killed. Police also responded to another mass shooting around 1:15 Sunday morning near 15th Street in Millard. Avenue in North London. Police said a group of people were lighting fireworks on the sidewalk, and the cop pulled up, and someone inside started shooting towards the crowd. 6 people were shot in that incident. A 28-year-old woman identified as Ronella Grove was shot in the head and abdomen and died at the hospital. 5 other victims, all men between the ages of 27 and 44, were being treated at different hospitals in good to critical condition. Another child was also wounded early Sunday morning in West Rogers Park at 12:58 p.m. A 10-year-old girl and a 40-year-old woman were in an apartment building in the 74th block in North Artesian when a man fired shots through the door and struck both of them. The girl was taken to Alameda Health of St. Francis Hospital in Evanston in good condition with a grazed wound to the right hand, while the woman was taken to the same hospital in serious condition with gunshots to both legs. And around 10:25 p.m. Saturday, a 15-year-old boy was struck by a stray bullet in the 3000 block of South Trip in Little Village. He was wounded in the knee and was taken straight to the hospital of Cook County in fair condition. This is sad, and the killings must stop. And this is true, y'all. These killings must stop, y'all. This is wrong. This is wrong. Hey, Ruth, this is wrong. I don't know what does it take, y'all. Ain't nothing right. Me crying, me get upset. What good is that gonna do? I'm not the one with the gun. I'm not the one that I can't make you put the gun down. But it's a sad situation. And we can find more things to talk about, more things to do. But we can't make these guys put these guns down. And we started killing these kids left and right. Started killing these kids left and right. When is that gonna stop, y'all? I don't know. But we gotta take a short commercial break. We'll be back with the host, Marvel Sykes, taking us to the radio show.
If you have a program which caters to the needs of children in your community and would like to get the word out to those who don't know, why don't you spread the word via Take It to the Next Level radio show? You can hit us on the hotline at 773-669-6320 or send us an email at nlpaba@yahoo.com. If you have a program which caters to the needs of children in your community and would like to get the word out to those who don't know, why don't you spread the word via Take It to the Next Level radio show? You can hit us on the hotline at 773-669-6320 or send us an email at nlpaba@yahoo.com. Hey, what's that?
Somebody my program's supposed to be good for you.
Did you try it?
No, I'm not gonna try it. You try it.
I'm not gonna try it.
Let's get Marvin.
Yeah, he won't like it. He hates everything.
He likes it. Hey, Marvin.
When you bring Next Level Pro-Am basketball home, don't tell the kids it's one of them programs that's good for them. You're the only one that has to know. Next Level Kids Pro-Am basketball, 773-669-6320.
They're playing basketball without that basketball.
We're back, y'all. We into sports now, y'all. We did all the COVID-19. We covered all the shots. People that shot and got killed. I think I mentioned the 1-year-old boy that got shot and killed. His mom in the car. It's so many. It's a lot. So I don't really want to cover all of those because there's so many. It's been hot outside. So we're drinking all liquids. And do like me, y'all. Look. Give me some ice cream. I was fortunate. On my show, y'all to give me some ice cream. Can y'all believe that? I must have been doing something good, something right, because I got some ice cream on my mouth. But On this show we get it all done. So it's real sad, like the Ruth said, it's sad it is. But let's go into this basketball stuff, y'all. Now listen, how many of y'all want to see basketball? Really, honest to God, how many of y'all want to see basketball and baseball? Me, yeah, I may want to see some of it. Yeah, I watch the TBT. Well, guess what? How can we watch basketball when we can't get the testing done right? Everybody's coming up positive on the test in basketball. So what is that saying? Maybe we should not play basketball. If we just miss, we miss. Let it go on and over with, by, done with it. We are moving back too fast. And then we go, out of all the places we go to Florida, who has the increasing rate of COVID-19 out of all places. And then you want these basketball players to be in a bubble? I'm not saying that. But the NBA has released their little schedule for this NBA thing. Dwight Howard said he will join the Lakers for the restart. He's going to donate his salary. Teams begin to arrive in Orlando to enter the bubble, which I understand that reason. The NBA restart norm, they said it's going to look different, a whole lot different. I just want to see how it's going to look when these players start back playing on the norm. So, the NBA did release their schedule, scrimmage schedule rather, coming up. And so on June 22nd, which is a Wednesday, it'll be Orlando versus LA Clippers at 3 o'clock at the arena. And these are our scrimmage schedule. Washington versus Denver, New Orleans versus Brooklyn, Sacramento versus Miami. And it says HP, so I'm not for sure where is HP would be, but one says arena, other says HP. So I'm hoping that's something that I need to know about. Again, Orlando Magic, that game versus the Clippers will be at 3 o'clock. At 3:30, I guess another arena. Washington play Denver at HP. At 7 p.m. that night, New Orleans play Brooklyn at the arena. Sacramento versus Miami at 8 o'clock at HP. On the 23rd, you got San Antonio versus Milwaukee at 3 o'clock at Visa. Portland versus Indiana. Dallas versus Los Angeles Lakers. Phoenix versus Utah. This is on the 23rd of July. The schedule is listed all the way down. You can actually check on the whole schedule. I will actually put the whole schedule online so you can see it. The whole schedule is the whole scrimmage schedule for the NBA, for the actual start real playing games. And if you want to know more about that, we'll actually put that up on the site for you as well, so you can see it. But here it is on the timeline. I don't know why they're playing Raphael, but they are playing. I will post there's a schedule, a whole tight schedule for the NBA on the timeline as well. And if you have any more comments, concerns, you can go to NBA.com and everything you know about the restarting of the NBA season, plus player stats and stats tracker is up on NBA.com. But that is the schedule right there on the timeline. Major League Baseball is about to kick off as well. Some new game schedules they have as well. I don't understand how they do it, and these players are testing positive, y'all. I don't know. I didn't make up the schedule, so I don't know, y'all. So I'm not gonna be speculating, but I'm just hoping that everybody's healthy, they stay safe. I can actually post all these schedules up as well on the website, so you can see who's playing where and when. White Sox and everybody. These are the first couple of games that's coming now, so you can see these games as well. But they are playing, and the NBA games should be on TV. Check a local listing for all those games, and then all of the games. I just posted all of the games on your timeline. All the baseball games. You're looking for the Cubs, the White Sox, whoever your favorite team is. It's on the timeline, so please join in and chat in on the timeline so you can find out where your favorite team is playing. So that being said, so there's a lot of questions and stuff about these restarts for these games and stuff. I don't have answers to a lot of this stuff, we'll see how it plays out. We don't want the COVID-19 to affect any of the players. We want to make sure that everybody stays safe for the new 2021 season coming up. So we want to make sure everybody is healthy. So some players opt out, some players are going to play. So we just want everybody healthy to play. And then I think everybody will get back to normal. They want to see some baseball. They want to see some basketball. Can y'all believe this is July already? The 4th of July is over with now, y'all. The next holiday come up is Labor Day, I think it is. I think it's Labor Day. Right for the kids back to school. And that's it. We're done. No more holidays. And when kids go to school, hope to the norm. They got a whole month to figure it out. Labor Day is the next holiday. They got a month and some days to figure it out. They go back to school September 7th or September 8th. So we'll see what happens. But we just hope that they get the norm back right. Kids back in school, social distance, they get back to learning. Because they did put a lot of money back into the school system for the kids. So that's a good thing. So hope they get back in, y'all. If they do, we'll be good. If not, we're going to figure out something different. The stuff they did do in the past did work out well for the kids. A lot of graduation was virtue. Good job on the CPS and other schools, CPS and the whole entire CPS program for the great job they did for making those kids graduation dreams come true. They did graduate, something different. But shout out to all the principals, my principal, Crystal Bell, Miss Sellers, my lunchroom people who's out there every day, still passing out lunches, and we still doing lunches for the seniors. Y'all know seniors that need food. We haven't done it in a while, but all this stuff been going on is kind of crazy, kind of set us back a little bit. And of course, I told y'all I started doing softball. You see, I'm the new black blue tar baby now. I'm black as the berry, sweet as juice now. So I am really good now, boys. So I'm out doing softball. So say a prayer for me out there in the heat, sun. I've learned to make a lot of adjustment to your body while you're out there in the sun. If you see me by September and I'm a toothpick, you know why. I was out there in that sun. And that son has no friends, and him don't go away from nobody. So when it comes down, it come and get you, it's gonna get you. So yeah. So I'm doing softball, so they have opened up softball back up, and practicing social distancing and everything like that. Great group of young kids that I worked with this past weekend, Thursday, Friday, I was on Saturday and like Sunday. Then this week coming up, I got more games coming this week. So we got all these games coming up. And we're just saying that everybody who got games and they're working out there in the games, please practice social distance. You really don't have to wear your face mask out there. We're on the field. So that's one thing. But my thing is, what? While we're out there, do what we got to do, stay safe. Don't do what we do, because I won't get caught in that mess out there. But yeah, do what you got to do. It's a fun event, and I'm really enjoying it with most of the people I'm working with. Shout out to my boy Dorn Stewart. He's been doing a great job of assigning officials and getting folks in the right places like that. So that's a good thing. Basketball ain't going on, so I'm not gonna sit in the house and hold my hands and stuff and be praying. Please open up, please open up. And soon we open up basketball, and then all of a sudden somebody got the virus, and somebody got the virus, and you get the virus, and you got the virus. We don't want that, y'all. So if the governor asks y'all to wear the mask, you gotta wear the mask, y'all. I hope we get past all the COVID-19. We're gonna have some new news. It won't be much of COVID-19 now, since we now updated from last week, this week on COVID-19. So we're gonna have some more interesting news, maybe some worldwide news been going on, worldwide, some other states that we probably report talk about. If you got something you want to talk about, discuss, you can always hit the hotline 773-669-6320 and leave me a message. I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. Please leave your name, your phone number. Don't call and then hang up, because then we won't return your phone call. So you won't know who called who and what. But while they're playing basketball and baseball, I don't know, they just anxious. So let them be anxious. Let them go do what they gotta do, y'all. That's their thing. That's not us. But yeah, so we're back now. We're back on live, y'all. Tell everybody, Tuesday and Thursday, share this live, y'all. Share this live right here every Tuesday and Thursday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time Zone right here on Facebook Live. We'll take it to the next level with your host, Marvin Sykes. Listen, I had fun, y'all, doing the show. As always, tell somebody, tell a friend. We'll be back on Thursday. See us. Tell somebody you love them. Can't give them a hug, give them a virtual hug. Throw them a kiss. Tell them you love them. But we'll see y'all on Thursday, 7 p.m. right back here. Taking This Level Radio Show with your host, Marvin Sykes. Peace.
You have been listening to Take It to the Next Level with your host, Marvin Sykes. Tune in every Tuesday and Thursday from 7 to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on Facebook Live.